All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is just going to be a quick stream. I don't want to make it too long, but it's Sunday night. Figured we could chat for a bit. I've been gone for the past week, left town, and yeah, I couldn't really film any new content, so I apologize for that. Also, by the way, I don't have braces anymore. I'm wearing a retainer right now, but yeah, that's what my teeth look like. So it's been very interesting and it's been fun. I've had them off for like almost a week now, so it's really cool. I hope everything's going well with the stream. I don't think I should have any echo or anything weird going on. Let me just check. Over anything weird going on. Let me just check over anything weird going. Okay, okay, yeah. So anyway, how's it going, Jeff? I wanted to make this quick stream. I know the world right now is kind of in chaos. Our country is um, having some much needed things happening, um, some much needed change. And I'm going to tell you up front, I'm not going to be political. I'm not going to really give my opinion on anything. I choose to use my platform to talk about film and entertainment. And I've always felt like talking about politics is one of those things that is like hard for me to do because my feeling is I'm not very educated or informed on certain topics, and I don't want to be out here kind of spreading, what I feel or trying to, I guess, manipulate or encourage you guys to think one way or the other. All I will say is that we are all film fans, regardless of our sexual orientation, regardless of the color of our skin, regardless of whatever religion we follow or practice. We are all film fans and we are all part of the same community. And I want and wish that you all respect one another. And I support the Black Lives Matter movement. I really do. I think that it's time for a change. I think that we live in a community, or I guess in a society, where there is oppression on one side towards people of color, and that needs to change. That needs to stop, and we need to understand that they are equal to us. So that's it. That's my soapbox moment. I'm not going to really dive deeper into that, but I figured I will give a little bit of my thoughts on everything that's going on. Just because this is a lot bigger than the film fandom community. This is a lot bigger than entertainment or film itself. But we need some things to make us feel good in a time like this. With protests going on and we're still facing the effects of the coronavirus, which is kind of slowly but surely dying down. It's very important for us to remember that we are all equal and we're all fighting this fight together, and that this is a very important movement. And that's all I'll say. That's all I want to say. That's all I feel I need to say. Um, Clearly, I have been a very privileged individual because of the color of my skin, and I truly feel horrible for someone that I've never been able to walk a day in their shoes. Um, and so keep fighting the good fight. And again, let's be gracious towards one another. Let's love one another. And that's the great thing about movies. Movies take us out of the real world experience. Anyone can have enjoyment from film, not having to worry about um, you know what their credences are, or who they are as a person, but we can all be fans of film and love film for the same or even different reasons. And that's what I try to promote on this channel. I want to promote that we have a community that is engaged with one another, that we are courteous and respectful of one another's opinions, and that we don't discriminate or hate on any person ever, in any regard. Even the people that come and just troll my streams or troll my channel, I'm not going to send hate towards them. I'm not going to, cast stones at them, because we're all flawed and imperfect human beings that are equal. We are all equal. And I am not better than any of you, nor are any of you better than me. We are all equal. And I think that that's very important. Again, I'm for the Black Lives Matter movement. I think it's very important that they're able to protest and that they are able to have their voices be heard. And I'm with you 100%. I love each and every one of you guys. So, and I thank you so much for giving me this platform, this opportunity to share my love for film with all of you. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say about that. We can talk a little bit in the chat. I don't want to stay on too long. I do have things that I have to do in like 20 minutes, but I figured I'd come on here, give some of my thoughts and my feelings towards everything that's going on in the world. And, honestly, things need to change and things need to be better. People should feel safe and know that they're treated fairly like everyone else. And I think that that's very important. And we need to be there and love one another. So that's it. And I'm not going to get political. I'm not going to do any of that. I don't do that on my platform, but I figured I will kind of share a few thoughts and just tell all of you, all of my friends on this amazing platform, that I love each and every one of you. And I am so humbled and grateful that I'm able to just have my voice be heard. And I want other people to have their voices be heard as well. So keep fighting the good fight. And again, I'm extremely grateful for all of you and for your guys' kind words and love. So how's it going, Jeff? I agree with what you just said. Well, thank you, Jeff. I think it's very important that we as a group of people, as a community, as human beings, that we love one another, and that we need to speak up, and we need to help those that aren't able to have their voices be heard, that they can finally be heard. I think that that's very important. And I think that things they need to change. And it's not even I think, it's I know that things need to change. And sorry, I have a retainer in my mouth, guys, so like I might say some weird things, or like words might come out of my mouth in a very different way, so I apologize. That was really disgusting. I'm not going to use my retainer. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do that. Did you watch the Lord of the Rings cast reunion this morning? I did not watch that. I didn't even know they had that. I'm gonna have to check it out. Was that like on Twitter? Where was that, Jeff? Let me know. I really want to watch that. Sup, dude? How's it going? It's going good. Quays, how are you? I hope you're safe. I hope that you're all able to be with family. So yeah, I'm doing well. Quays. Can't complain too much. Just been really tired today. I've been exhausted. We were in Idaho this past week. My buddy he ended up getting married. It was a very small wedding, so there's like 20 people there, but it was really nice. It was a nice ceremony, and we just got back yesterday, and I'm really tired. I have been pretty exhausted. Oh man, 50,000 people watched it. Really? That's a lot of people. So it was like a live stream then. Yeah, it was probably like on Twitter or something, right? And it was like a live stream. That's really cool. Yeah, everything going on is really messed up. It's tough, man. I again, I think that everything that's going on is uh, with the peaceful protesting has been um, justified. I mean, these people, our fellow film fans and our fellow um, brothers and sisters, really. I mean, our fellow human beings are trying to have their voices be heard, and I totally stand by that. However, when it comes to like looting and destroying property and the violence and things like that, I don't agree with. I think that that's horrible, and I will never understand how people could do that to somebody else by destroying a business that really has nothing to do with what's going on. But yeah, everything that's been going on has been kind of crazy, and it really escalated over the last few days. I think that I didn't even know half this stuff was happening because, again, I've been away from kind of Twitter and kind of social media for the last few days because I've been attending a wedding and stuff. But yeah, it's again, I completely stand by the movement. I really do stand by the Black Lives Matter, and I think that these are people that need to be heard, that want to be heard. Um, I think that that's very important, and I really hope that things can finally change because nobody should ever feel like they're underneath the heel of somebody else. That's just horrible, and that's why I love film so much because it brings everyone together. Everybody. It doesn't matter your income. It doesn't matter where you were born. It doesn't matter the language you speak. It doesn't matter about the color of your skin. It doesn't matter about whether you're a part of the LGBTQ plus community or not. It is about bringing people together. Everyone can come together and enjoy film. That is the thing that I love most about film is that everyone can watch it and it's inviting for everybody. And I think that that's so important. And we can see that movies are predominantly made by white males, and that they have a lot of white actors and actresses in these films. And I think that this has got to change. We got to tell stories that actually bring other communities into the fold, that they can feel like their voices are heard, and so that way we can understand their culture and them better. And I think that that is something that needs to develop more in Hollywood. And I think that these are things that need to happen. And again, I'm not for the violence. I'm not for the looting and things like that. That's horrible. I don't like that people are even doing that. That's disgusting to me. But the peaceful protesting, I am completely behind them 100%. And I hope that finally their voices can be heard. One Zoom to rule them all. Josh Gad on YouTube. Oh my gosh, yeah. He was doing. Hold on, let me check this out because he was doing. I remember he was doing like this series, right? Where he like brought because didn't he do like the Goonies or something like that first? Because he was bringing back like he was doing like cast roundtable discussions with like films of the past or something like casts of the past in certain films. That's really cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. One Zoom to rule them all. I love it. Had the whole cast from all the Lord of the Rings movies and Peter Jackson. Really? I want to check that out. I really want to hear Peter Jackson's thoughts. I want to hear if they like make fun of The Hobbit, even though I haven't seen The Hobbit, but I've heard it's far inferior to the Lord of the Rings. But that's really awesome. Yes, live, LMAO, random, but I random, but a random AC Dijame Vu random, but a. What do you mean by random? What was random? Yeah, you got that sense of bringing people together in this Lord of the Rings Zoom reunion. They were fundraising for No Child Left Hungry. Yeah, I think I love causes like that. I'm not like the biggest Josh Gad fan in terms of him as like an actor. I've never really found him to be funny per se. Like I don't like Olaf, but I will say this: he is a very genuine person, and I do enjoy following him on social media because I do think that he has. He's a big movie buff and a big movie nerd, and so it's really fun to see him bringing together this good cause and trying to bring people some light and some good during this difficult time that we're facing. 2020 has been a very interesting year, to say the least, and man, I just really hope that we can almost kind of forget about not forget because forgetting is not we should not forget, but like that we should almost like just kind of get to 2021 where things can finally change, that our society can evolve and grow to be more inclusive, and that we don't have to deal with a pandemic that is causing a lot of families distress, and it's been a very trying time for a lot of people. Yes, yes, yes. He just means hi. Oh. How's it going, AC? I'm sorry. If that's what you meant, I apologize. Uh, I, yeah, nice to see you. Thanks for joining on the stream. Um, but yeah, again, I don't want to take too much time, guys. I have something going on in like 10 minutes. So I can hang out for like 5 or 6 more minutes. Really, it's been a while since I've made a video or even done a live stream. I wanted to do a live stream in Idaho, but it just kind of never came together. I will have videos up this week. I have a very exciting video that will be up tomorrow. That's the hope. And then I also am planning some other videos, some reviews. I will be doing a review for Space Force, which I gotta say I've watched the first 2 episodes and it's kind of disappointing. I really don't like it. So hopefully it gets better, but I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. And it's unfortunate. I really wanted to love the show, and so far I really have not liked it. And then I was planning on doing so I watched the Lord of the Rings extended edition for the first time, but I didn't get to watch Return of the King. Unfortunately, when we were in Idaho, I was watching with my buddy who was watching it for the first time. So there's going to be like 2 videos that I was going to make for him to talk about his experience watching the films after reading the books, and me talking about watching the extended editions for the first time. However, because he was getting married and we had a lot to do, we were not able to finish the trilogy. We got to Return of the King, which is the best movie, and we weren't able to watch it. So hopefully I can come together with him very soon and I can finish that. That would be absolutely incredible. I will say this, though. The Two Towers, wow, is it very different looking at the extended cut from the theatrical cut. It is a completely different movie, essentially, and I really enjoyed the extended cut a lot more than the theatrical cut. And it kind of makes me question, like, why did they cut out certain things in the extended cut, or why did they cut out certain things for the theatrical cut from the extended cut? It just doesn't make sense. There's some things that I'm like, wow, that's really awesome. I like that perspective. And especially with like Boromir and Faramir, where like it shows more of that relationship, their dynamic, and how close they were as siblings. And you don't get that in the theatrical cut. Who got married in Idaho? It's strange they wouldn't postpone it. Well, they did kind of. They were supposed to get married like a couple weeks ago, like I don't know, like May 9th or something. It's my buddy Clayton. He's done videos with me before. He did some of the Star Wars reviews with me, and he'll do the Lord of the Rings. His experience watching the Lord of the Rings for the first time. So he ended up getting married to his wife, and yeah, they just had a small ceremony. There was only like 20 people there, so it wasn't a lot, and they're gonna save like kind of the big reception and party for later on, when the pandemic kind of goes away and where there's not that fear of getting someone sick or someone coming and getting someone else sick. So yeah, it was very small. It was really only immediate family, and I am very close to him and his family, and I'm kind of like adopted into the family per se. So that's why I was there, and I was already there anyway because I had to get my braces off. So got them off, and it is amazing. Eating food without braces is absolutely incredible. I don't have things stuck in my teeth, and like it just feels great. It really does feel good. And my teeth are so weird because they never look like this, and so it is still weird getting used to it. Wow, nice watching with a virgin. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I know it wasn't me this time. Yeah, I think his wife hadn't watched them either, so I think it might be her first time as well. But I'm just gonna get him just because I've made videos with Clayton in the past, and he had already agreed that he wanted to talk about it. So yeah, it's really nice. And I definitely want to watch The Hobbit. I still need to watch that. Have not gotten to that yet. Today I saw a video of the hacker group Anonymous who resurfaced after 8 years, threatening to expose police brutality. Well, I mean they should. Police brutality it's horrendous what some of these police officers do. They're racist. The racism that some of these policemen carry around with them, the prejudice, it's horrifying and it's horrible. And so police brutality needs to stop. It needs to stop. It's disgusting. And, these people should be not only fired from their jobs, but they should be arrested for doing these horrible things to this group of people that is just the same as you and me. People of color are the exact same as you and me. There's nothing different about them, and their voices need to be heard. And the racism from these policemen, from a lot of people, like a lot of people in general, is disgusting. And there has been a difference. I grew up in a town where we didn't have a lot of people of color in my school. My cousin Mashana was the only girl of color, the only person of color in my grade, and I could feel like she was really popular. We all loved her. She was really funny, but I could always feel that there was like that people treated her differently, and that's wrong. It's horrifying and it's horrible, and things like that need to stop. I can't believe Jackson cut out Saruman's death. It was a good scene, even if it totally deviated from the books. Yeah, I was also surprised by that. I also really like Pippin and Merry finding all of that food and the weed that they had wanted. I thought that was really nice, but I understand why they cut that out. It was kind of unnecessary. But yeah, there was a lot in Two Towers that they cut out that I was kind of like, really? You cut that out? But yeah, pretty serious stuff. Quays Gafori, welcome. Denmark greets you. We are about to make food, so it's going to be short. Thank you, Sheraton. Thanks so much for checking out my stream. Anybody who's new here that is not subscribed, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. I do talk about film. Today's live stream is a little bit different. I wanted to talk about something that obviously is impacting us all right now, and talk about this great movement from the Black Lives Matter Society and these people who are trying to have their voices be heard. And again, I stand with them 100%. And also kind of scary. Hey Jeff, Marvel fan. I started my channel a while ago and finally got a series on a director I hadn't seen any films of, and it's just fun having a channel. Dude, that's awesome. Again, like that's why I love fandom. That's why I love film, because we can all have a voice. And it doesn't matter if we have one subscriber or if we have a million subscribers. We need to let our voices be heard, and we need to help those that obviously aren't able to have their voices be heard because they're downtrodden by certain people. And I think that that's really important, that we use these platforms to help inspire and uplift people. And especially in the time of need like now, it is so crucial that we can use our platforms to help people feel important and feel like their voices truly are heard, because they are. And I just, yeah, I love having a channel, and I love having this platform, and I want to use it not only to talk about movies, but also to, again, help those that aren't able to speak for themselves or speak up because of the brutality and the discrimination that they face each and every day. So yeah. And again, I'm a white male, so I can't really I can't really be in their shoes. I've never had to walk a day in their shoes. And so I don't know the terror and the fear that they face every single day. And that is the hardest thing, because I can never truly feel how these people are feeling, and how they're not able to be heard and be known. And it sucks. It's horrible. It's horrible what's happening. And again, that's why I stand with this movement. That's why I stand with them. Again, guys, I literally, I'm gonna just get through your questions real quick. I have to go. Um, have you seen Outer Banks? I have not. I have not. I think it's on Netflix, I'm pretty sure. I'm Marvel Fan 45. I'll check out your channel. Yeah, go check out Marvel Fan's channel. I'm subscribed. I do like your content a lot, Marvel Fan. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. I just finished it. It was amazing. Thank you. I did sort of address the George Floyd thing, so I just linked a video that said stuff much better than me. Marvel, did you watch the Lord of the Rings Zoomcast reading this morning? Yeah, so that's the thing, guys, is we just, as a community, we need to talk with one another. I am not in any means more important than any of you guys watching this video, and I hope that you guys feel that. I hope you guys truly feel like you can come here and say what's on your mind, and say the things that you feel, and that you don't just are convinced by me and by my point of view, because I'm an imperfect person. I say wrong things every single day, and I make a lot of mistakes every single day, but I try to be better, for myself, for people around me, and for those that I truly feel deserve to have a voice and deserve to be able to have the same opportunities that I have and that others around me have. Stay on, bro. It's been a while. We miss you. I know, man. Uh gosh, it's so hard. I can't really stay on. I have like this important thing that I do every day, with my wife's family, and we haven't done it in a while. And usually we do it at like 9 o'clock my time, but we're doing it at 9:30 today. So I can't stay. I really want to stay on and talk, but I just can't. I did watch the Community Cast reunion though. Love Community. Nick, love your channel as well. It's nice to have fellow fans to talk to. Dude, thank you so much. It means a lot. And again, yeah, it's great that we can all just talk and chat and be able to love film together. We need more of you. Can you make an exception tonight? Dude, it's hard. I can't, honestly. I I I can't. I usually would, but it's hard to contemplate. Like, it's hard to kind of talk about what I'm doing, just because I try to leave some personal details of my life kind of out of the channel, just because like I want to be able to, and I'm very personal, upfront, and honest with you guys, but at the same time, there are things that I don't necessarily feel like sharing with everyone at this time. It's just one of my personal preferences, and I feel like um, I want to be able to put up a wall in some things, if that makes sense. I think that that's very healthy, and I'm the type of person where I don't want um, where I need to guard my certain aspects of myself and my family, and especially my wife, from other people. Just because there's always that fear out there that, like, somebody can truly hate my guts for something, and then because I said something that was misinterpreted or miscued, and they try to come after me in some sort of way or some sort of angle. So it's really hard. I don't really know how to explain it, but I can't really make an exception, um, just because it's very important to my wife and her family, and I need to respect that. So, and again, I didn't want to make this a long stream anyway. I am very tired as well. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice or see it, but I've been very exhausted over the past week, just doing a lot of yard work and helping out where I can, and kind of helping my buddy get this wedding um, pretty much done, because it was kind of short notice. It was like a week ago. They're like, "Yeah, we're gonna get married next week," and I was just like, "Oh, wow." Do you have anything planned? No, not really. Oh, okay. So that's kind of what happened. It's okay, Nick. Take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Make popcorn. Yeah, I know. I can eat popcorn now without braces, even though I kind of ate popcorn sometimes when I had braces on. Shh, don't tell my orthodontist. He doesn't know. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I really wish I could stay on longer. Um, but again, I need to be mindful of personal things that I have going on, in my timing. I wish I would have done this earlier in the day, but I didn't do that. I was kind of tired and groggy, and I was just like, I don't really want to talk right now. But um, yeah, okay. Why don't you do this? Don't respond to a question. You just say that you need to say what you need to say. Gonna bail out. Shoot for a 2.5 live streaming video. Why don't you do this? Don't respond to questions and just say what you need to say. Gonna bail out. Shoot for a 2.5 live streaming video. I'm having a hard time understanding what you mean. Like, shoot for a 2.5 live streaming video? All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the stream here. And after I'm done with what I'm doing, I might jump back on. I might. Um, and we can continue talking about stuff. But let me do what I have to do first. Enjoy the wedding. The wedding. So the wedding was on Saturday, so I already enjoyed it. But thank you so much, Marvel fan. That means a lot, man. I really appreciate it. All right, this is what we'll do. I won't come back tonight. Tomorrow, I have a video that hopefully will be out tomorrow, and I'll also do a live stream. How about that? I will go live tomorrow. I don't know what time yet, and then we can talk tomorrow a little bit more about whatever you guys want to talk about. I might even have a topic, because there are some things that I want to talk about. 2.5 hour video, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. This video is not 2.5 hours long, and that would take forever to upload, to be honest. But I will have a new video tomorrow. I'm going to end the live stream here. I got to go. I'm already like 5 minutes late, but I will try to do a live stream tomorrow, and we can talk then. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Can we leave it at that? And I appreciate it. I appreciate that you guys want to talk to me. I know it's been a while, and I apologize for that. Again, I was out of town, and I wasn't able to make a video or do a live stream or anything like that. So you can do it. So yeah, I will go and do what I need to do. I'll be back tomorrow. Look forward to that new video, and it's going to be a fun one. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I create content about movies, and I'm not just a movie reviewer anymore. I'm doing a lot more creative things. So I have a lot of awesome things in the works, and I'm very excited to share with you guys. So thank you guys so much. Zoe, thank you so much for that, for the advertisement and the promotion. I love that. That's fantastic. I really appreciate it. And like the video. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay healthy and stay safe.